The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Welcome to the Eagles Sports Network. I'm Dan Resork, sitting here with cross-country head coach Mike Spooner. Coach, 2 weeks ago we had three players earn all-conference honors. Colton Lee gets all freshman team. Van Gogh, she gets third team. Katie Smock, she gets third team. And then overall, our men's team, they finished fifth. Women's team finished sixth. Talk a little bit about the effort you saw 2 weeks ago.
It was a good day for us. Overall, certainly individual accolades there, but also as a team. Our girls' team finished one spot ahead of last year, and that was with two members in our original top five from the start of the year, not there for injury and different reasons. So the girls came together really well to fight through that, even in situation when one of our top five wasn't feeling good during the race. We still managed to push through and had a good day, and we were creeping up on even the fifth place spot there as well. So for a young girls team, it was exactly what I wanted to see, was an opportunity to learn and grow, and certainly to push, especially in a unusually long season. Then on the guys side, best finish in school history since 2009, which is a big deal for those guys. We bring back everybody in our top six, so another great opportunity to learn and grow there as well. Our top three guys all were, hovering and close to those all-conference honors as well. Obviously great for Colton in his young career to be able to pick up the all-freshman tab as well there. So, but it was a definitely a good day, good effort by all, especially on a very tough course, and I was very proud of them.
Now we're heading back to the Southeast Regionals. Last year, the women's team, they had their best finish since 2009. The men they finished 18th in their race. We have five guys coming back who, or our top five last year, all around the team this year. Talk about what that does for the team and what you're looking forward to at this next race.
Yeah, the girls did well last year. Finished seventh, and that was our best finish in 2013. So it had been some time there. And I definitely think that with our conference being so strong relative in the region, that our girls, even though finishing sixth in the conference, may still finish top 10 in the region, just because our conference, really battles with each other real hard and kind of battle tests you well for the region. And so I'm excited to see on the girls' side. Again, another great experience builder with all those girls coming back. Next year, not a single girl on our roster graduating. And so excited to see how they kind of continue, and especially with them being young. It's tough with it being a long season. And then on the men's side, what it kind of brings, that different element where we're a little more battle tested and prepared on the men's side. I definitely think that having those guys back, obviously Brent Borden being older as well as a transfer, really those guys will give that confidence, to Colton, with this being his first region meet, the other guys having experience. But overall, it lets them know that they are, what they are competing for. Essentially the end of the season, what that means. It's not simply just, all right, this is the last race, let's go get it. It has something, especially with how much better our guys' team is compared to last year. I know they're going to take a lot of pride in that for sure.
Now, Coach, like you said, this is a bit of a longer season. Talk about a little bit about the workload that you're giving the team and how they're pushing through.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I'm able to relate to them in this regard, because traditionally, at this point of the year, I'll be preparing for nationals myself, in some of the longer years. So it's not easy. I mean, it is hard. I mean, the festival year definitely drags things out quite a bit. And so the big thing that we've been really focusing on, honestly, is focusing on the things they can control. Taking care of their sleep cycle, their nutrition, making sure their studies are on par. And so really I've been focusing more on those things versus necessarily worrying about the results or the race itself, but really focusing on the things that they can control. And so as we've been going through, especially the colder weathers, making sure you're healthy, because really at this point in the season, it may come down to necessarily the smarter teams, not necessarily the better teams. And so my hope is, even with a young squad, we're focusing on the things that we need to, and really, at this point, I've explained to the kids it's a win-win for us. Is we're going to go out there and give our best efforts certainly, and know that whatever we gain from this experience, we're going to continue using it as the program continues to take steps forward every single year, getting better and better with every single result. And so the big thing is just focusing on what we can control, and not worrying about what we don't know.
Mm-hmm. Coach, year 2, it's wrapping up for you. Talk about what you've seen at this program and what you expect in the future.
Yeah, I mean, it's been great for me. I mean, literally, it's nice that each year has been a step forward, or anytime you're talking about large amount of times in history on things, it's always a great booster, a great sign forward. We have a great signing class so far. We have 6 kids coming in, 3 on the women's side, 3 on the men's side. I'm expecting a few more as well. Into our signing class, and that's before Christmas, and so that's always exciting too. So now, not only are we improving in our results, but we're improving in the attention, and essentially that respect level that runners in the area, high schoolers in the area, we're starting to become more of a location that people are looking out to, versus not just us looking for future Eagles. And so that's the big thing for me is, I was asked recently what the definition of a successful season for me is. Did we get better than the year before? And so I'm happy in the first 2 years that's definitely been said, along with adding historical moments in our school's history. We have a few individuals from last year and this year who have made it on the top 10 times list for cross country, and so that's been great. To be able to have those moments as we're building, we're still making a difference. And so very happy and very proud of being part of it.
He's Mike Spooner. I'm Dan Ozork here with the Eagles Sports Network.